Let's check out some updates in the custom metadata panel. When we released it for InDesign, it didn't have support for linked AEM assets, and we have added that. So let's go take a look at how that works. I've got an InDesign document. It's sitting in AEM. It has been checked out via Asset Link, so you can see it's right here. It's been checked out. This untitled one, there it is. Oops, let's give some file details. It's currently different than what was checked out. So, I mean, the checked out version is different from the checked in version. So this is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I've placed an asset right here, which is in fact this Asset Link asset. And so you can see that icon up there that this is an Asset Link asset. If I select it, it'll tell me, it's got in the author instance where it is. Well, if I go to Custom Metadata Panel, it's going to tell me if I select it that it can't do anything with it, but it's because it's not checked out. And this means that you have to check it out and then you can edit it. So let's go see how that works. We'll go and check out this asset, and you get this message. Don't know why, but it's there. The asset has been checked out, so I'll deselect the picture. I'll select it again. We'll go back to custom metadata, and now I can edit it. So let's prove that we really can do that. If I type in this is a coral reef, we should be able to see that. We can also type in this is a headline, and we'll want to see that. So we'll just say commit changes. It's now been updated. If I unselect and then reselect, we'll see that those changes do come back to us. I can now go back to Asset Link. I can check the asset in, and I'll say updated metadata, and we'll check it in, and that's going to go back to AEM. It will finish. Bang, it's done. So then we can go back to AEM, and in AEM land, this asset is now updating. So if I were to refresh, it's processing. But the metadata should already be processed. So if we go and get info on it, we can look and we can see, is there a headline here? I don't know that we have a headline, so we can try and locate it. May not have gotten to the XMP yet. Oh, there's the headline. All right, so we'll just give it a minute or two and see if we can get it to update on the metadata side of it. We'll come back to that. While it's running, let's go back to the custom metadata panel because I want to show you another thing that's neat. For some situations, the size of the metadata forms is big. We know that. That's something that we've known for a long time, and it has to do with the, you can see the size of the text here in all of these panels. This is just the way InDesign renders this over in these panels. So we've given you the opportunity or the option now to reduce and increase the size of the text. You can do it by right-clicking in an empty spot. Actually, you can right-click anywhere. It doesn't matter. And you can increase the font size. Oh, that's AEM asset is no longer checked out. Let's pick something that does have something there. And you can see that we increase the font size. So we'll increase again. There we go. It's getting bigger and bigger. You can reset it. And then you can make it smaller if you want to do that. So you can do that. And then you can also do it from the from right up here in the flyout menu. So you can access this feature from the flyout menu if you want, or you can just right click and then you can get to the font size. So this is dynamic. It works across all of the applications. Let's go check in on our AEM asset, and we'll go back over there. And what are we looking for? Let's see. So we'll pop in there. Do a little refresh, see if it's done. Now it's finished. So if we go and look at its info, we should see, this is a coral reef. So that was one of our edits. And then we had the headline, which was over here. This is a headline. So that metadata has now round tripped from InDesign back to AEM. This is a pretty cool feature, and we haven't been able to do that to date. So if you're using AEM Asset Link, I think the custom metadata panel is indeed your very good friend.